I'm sorry. I'm out.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Tracy, I'll give you $50,000 for 30%. If my Bombers guys agree. Are you okay with that?
Come on, of course.
Well, look at that.
Daymond John, the Shark Tank co-star and founder of FUBU Clothing, has always had his hands in a lot of businesses, but one of the latest ventures he's involved in, Blueprint & Co., specializes in bringing entrepreneurs that are looking for their next latest venture together in an open workspace. Daymond John is here to discuss. Hey, how are you,
Thanks,
buddy?
Lee. Thanks for having me again.
Always.
What's happening?
All right. So I had a chance to visit you at Blueprint, and I feel like I'm not doing it justice because it's so much more than just a workspace. Explain that to me.
Well, you know, I mean, the co-shared economy is something that is absolutely growing, and, you know, all the workspaces out there right now, they're great. I mean, but they're for startups. There's for the people who activate the power of broke, like I said. But, you know, myself, my fellow Sharks, and other, you know, established entrepreneurs, we don't have a place to go as well to learn and park our staff there so that we can have a little bit of a higher conversation about what's going on in the economy, how we're using social media, converting, you know, online, and dealing with all the other challenges. So that's what I created, you know, Blueprint & Co. It's kind of like MTV, Times Square meets entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I created it.
It's a really hip spot. And I haven't heard you say this, but I get the sense that it's something that you wish you would have had access to when you were actually starting out. Especially you were on music video sets.
Yeah, you know, it's more like when I was starting out really with Shark Tank, because, you know, I come back at the end of the season with 15 different companies, right?
Okay.
And I don't have the knowledge in all those. I barely have knowledge in fashion as far as I'm concerned. As entrepreneurs, we're constantly learning. But if I have a consumer packaging goods company or a company that's selling med tech, I need other people there. So I'll give you an example. Some of the members of there are Ashley Stewart. They already have 100 people. They're employed in Jersey, but they bring 5 of their key people here. Lisa Mattresses, Randy Zuckerberg's over there, Jet Smarter, Honest Companies has a couple of people there. It's for us to basically, you know, continue to learn where business is going and put our people with other people that are innovation, so that are innovative. So it's really putting corporations with innovation.
Okay, you're always getting hit up by people to invest in businesses, but I get the sense that you were really involved in this from start.
I'm developing this from the beginning to the end. I even park a lot of my staff up there because it's all about, you know, getting this information. You know, traditionally I have to go to a golf course or a cigar lounge or maybe a social club somewhere in LA, Chicago, Atlanta, you know, Miami to meet these individuals late at night. I don't have time to do that. I don't have time for the 100 meetings in LA. I have time to get everything done in one place, and that is why I created this. And we're going to be doing broadcasting from there as well. I don't know if were you there when I interviewed Gary Vaynerchuk or my fellow Sharks?
No, but I heard about it. You had a lot of people there.
A lot of people there. You know, next week we'll probably have Seth Godin. The following week, Catherine Zeta-Jones. We're bringing people there who can really talk on a high level of what's going on out there.
Okay, so Shark Tank is one of the longest running shows. What have you seen in terms of people getting smarter and the entrepreneurs that are coming on the show?
Well, you know, the entrepreneurs that are coming on the show, they already know the Sharks, so they kind of already know who they want. They want to pit me against Mark Cuban or Mark Cuban against myself. But also, you know, if you look at Shark Tank when it started 8 years ago, there wasn't this big convergence of how we're doing business, you know, online. And today, people coming on there with $2, $3, $4 million in sales because they already have a proof of concept, whether it was Kickstarter or whether they're converting their entire company, and they're not depending on traditional retail. They may support traditional retail, but they're not depending on it. And that is what's getting the Sharks into the fight and into the frenzy. And that's where we see the value these days.
And how do you feel you and your business has changed since you got on Shark Tank?
Well, absolutely. Well, so a couple of things. Number one, you know, most of the consumers will not, or they want to support you if you're doing something for others, right? So it's not no longer what have you done for me lately, it's what have you done for somebody else lately. So a lot of that component has been added or at least highlighted in a lot of our businesses. Also, also lack of inventory. You don't need inventory these days. You can produce goods fast enough to deliver direct to your customer without having to guess what your customer wants. And you also have to bring them into the decision-making process. And then there's a lot of membership programs and things like that that you can use where you can cut out all the other noise. You know, if I'm selling you something and you're paying me $30 a month and you're going to get this every single month, now I've cut out all the advertisers because I'm sending directly to you. So a lot of those things are being implemented.
All right, Daymond John, always on the move,
All right,
buddy.
thank you.
Great
I
to see you.
appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in.